How can I describe England at 6:30 in the morning? Oh, and in the winter. Some might say grey, miserable, bleak, horrible, wet, cold. When I was 13, the only thing that would uplift me on the way to school was listening to George Michael. Even though I had no idea what the songs he was singing were about, the music seemed to just make the mornings so much more bearable. But it's only as I've gotten older myself have I come to really respect the artist behind the songs. The true extent of George Michael's generosity was only really revealed after his death. From working undercover in a homeless shelter, to setting up a trust to support disabled adults and children, giving millions and millions to the organisation Childline. And he handed over royalties to some of his most successful songs. But the most amazing thing of all was his determination not to make it public. He didn't want the world to know. He didn't need recognition for helping people. He just did it, and selflessly.
Okay, we've got some breaking news coming to us here via Thames Valley Police, who have confirmed the death of the singer George Michael at the age of 53.
Andrew I met when I was 11 years old. It was a very, very strong, powerful relationship, and it changed my life, and it changed my way of looking at so many things that I really think that without Andrew I would have been in a totally different place right now.
I became absolutely obsessed with music, and everything changed after that. But by the time I was 22 or 23, I knew that I was chasing something that was making me unhappy.
I had two very, very strong ambitions, and they've always fought against one another, always. One was a passion for music and an ability to communicate through music, and really a sense of purpose through music. And two was this desire to be, and rich and famous is not right, because actually rich never came into it. I actually realised about 6 months ago, someone put a question to me, and I actually realised that at no point during my early life, when I was in all my ambitions, or even when I started to realise my ambitions, at no point did it ever occur to me that one of the byproducts of this would be that I could buy whatever I wanted, right, or live in a big house, have a flashy car, all the things that are very pleasant, but it really hadn't occurred to me. It had never occurred to me. So I didn't want to be rich. I just wanted to be filthily famous.
In a strange way, I've spent much of the last 15 or 20 years trying to derail my own career, because it never seems to suffer. I suffer like crazy. I suffer all around it. I've suffered terrible things, obviously bereavements and public humiliations and blah, 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 but my career just seems to always right itself. This was the first love of my entire life. This was the first person I ever shared my life with. It was tragic that I lost him, but it was a wonderful, wonderful experience meeting him. To get out there and live again and see the positive, But two bereavements, losing a lover and your mother within the space of 3 years, is a tough one. I never want to feel that loss. I'd never want to feel that depth of emotion again. I hope he's very, very proud of it somewhere. I genuinely believe that, the purpose of what I do is a positive one. I really do genuinely believe that most of my songs are life-affirming in some way, and that actually people who don't care about your music thinking lots of things about you that aren't true, it really doesn't matter.